So we have this very challenging redo rhinoplasty. It's also a post-traumatic one. But the main issue is the shape of the nose. There's not enough tip support. This is from the accident that hasn't healed well. And also there is this foreign material. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do much improvement with a scar.
Work around the nose inside of the nasal structure.
I've removed that large piece of silicone that the patient had inside. Here is a post-traumatic deformity of the nose, and then he's had two rhinoplasty. So we have this very challenging redo rhinoplasty. It's also a post-traumatic one. He had it primary and secondary surgeries in the capital of Bangladesh, Dhaka. And you can see there's a scar here. That's one of his concerns. But the other main concern is he's got a silicone. I'll show you it's moving inside. And then there's a second silicone that they've placed at the radix, which I can pinch. But the main issue is the shape of the nose. There's not enough tip support, as you can see. It's way too broad and it's merging with the forehead because of the silicone. So we'll have to get the full nose job done again. They've done work on the alar base on both the sides as reasonably symmetrical, and there's an incision right here. I'm going to be using a different incision, and we're also going to be doing rib harvest. So we're going to go back in. That's a scan. So you can see there's a lot of bony fractures in the dorsum, in the vault. This is from the, you can see there, this is from the accident that hasn't healed well. And also there is this foreign material, which he says is silicone. I'm going to show you that. That's that. So we will be doing osteotomy to get these nasal bones in a much better position. And we're also going to be removing this foreign material that we have, the silicone. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do much improvement with a scar bang over the nose, because we're going to be going from inside and working on the bony cartilaginous framework of this nose. So I won't be able to do a scar revision at the same time. But rest, we should be, you can see that's his inside part. There's some block. So his functionality after our septal rhino redo surgery is also going to be better. This is a challenging case. I'm expecting that this would take me about 3 to 4 hours in all, including, of course, the rib harvest, the removal of the silicone, osteotomy, and various grafts. It's going to be open structure rhinoplasty.
Hello, good morning. This is Dr. Prajwal from Richardsons Face Hospital. Today we are starting with a revision rhinoplasty case. This patient is from Bangladesh. So you can see a bad scar on his dorsum of the nose. So he had met with an accident several years ago and got a rhinoplasty done elsewhere in the city of Dhaka 2 years ago, and they have done work around the nose inside of the nasal structure through this approach, and that's why he has a bad scar there. Now he has come to us for a revision nose job. We are going to reduce the dorsum. We are going to take off the previous implant that is there inside the nose, and we are going to harvest the rib, do the work on his dorsum, his alar, as well as at the radix region. So he doesn't have any breathing difficulty as such. This is going to be a cosmetic revision nose job. This surgery is going to take us around 3 hours, and we'll be shifting the patient to the operation theatre now. Thank you. Yes, sir.
This tertiary revision redo rhinoplasty post-traumatic deformity. I've removed that large piece of silicone that the patient had inside. We're going to show you that as well. And also we've done work on the dorsum, radix. That's the stuff that we removed. And we're going to show you how he looked one more time. Asymmetrical and over projected. Now it's all in the right shape and balance and proportion. Looking less conspicuous. Here is a post-traumatic deformity of the nose, and then he's had 2 rhinoplasties. So before he came here, of those surgeries, you had 2 surgeries, right? Before you come here, 2 rhinoplasties. And he also had some silicone that was placed in the dorsal. And this is how he basically came to us. A lot of problems with the nose. So you can see we've given him a much more proportional nose, nice dorsal aesthetic lines. The augmentation is being done more in the radix. Also giving him a much better projection to the tip. Okay, now we're going to show him his nose. Hold.
It's nice.
It's nice? Yeah, it's very nice. Also because you see here, we've done work around this eye also. The shape, the center, the tip has come forwards. Show the side. See this view also. Look up. Yeah, even that is better.
Yes.
There's still some swelling, no? It will take time. Lagega. और 3 or 4 weeks लगेगा धीरे धीरे कम होगा. ये साइड भी देखो. अच्छा लग रहा है. So this was a post-traumatic tertiary redo rhinoplasty. So post-traumatic nose jobs are hard by themselves, and he's had his primary and secondary rhinoplasty in Dhaka, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
In Dhaka, in Bangladesh, and then they had used silicone for the augmentation. I had to get rid of all of that. We used rib, but we've retained the natural look to the nose, done the augmentation on the radix, done work on the septum. We use spreader grafts, extension grafts, marginal rim and baton grafts to give support to the weak lower lateral cartilage. Also to facilitate his breathing, work has been done around the septum and simple reconstruction. So all 3 to 4 weeks it will take for everything to heal. We will give you some more medication. Also, if you see, the scar won't be visible so much now.
So this is the next time I can remove.
You can make it a little better. You cannot remove fully. You can only improve a little bit the scar. But already the scar will be better from before.
Yes, sir.
It's not going to be visible so much. So